So I have just arrived at school this morning, and I thought it might be kind of fun for me to show you where I hang out most of the time during the day, because I'm on my last few weeks here. I will be retiring soon. And so this is our parking lot, and I back my truck in for a quick getaway. And as you can see, the sun is not quite up yet, so this time of the morning it's really beautiful. It is 7:30. I leave the house about 6:45, and this is my approach to my office. The building straight ahead of us is a fairly new building, and in that bank of windows to the far right that goes floor to ceiling, there is behind there the tallest climbing wall in all of Utah for rappelling, learning how to climb a wall. I've done some rappelling in my life and I love it, but I'm at the age now where I don't do things like that anymore. So this is the administration building, a breezeway, and the other administration building. The president is on the right, the provost is on the left, and I'm in the left building. You can see our beautiful fountain straight ahead. I love that fountain. I can see a little piece of it from my office window. So the provost is the number 2 person on campus. Office of Academic Affairs. This is where I go in every single morning. And here is my office. This is me. Those are the things I'm in charge of. So this is my office. And I am really going to miss this place. I've spent 5 years in this office as the associate provost, and it has just really been a very wonderful experience for me. This is my computer with my great big screen, which I just love. This is my window, and you can see, well, you can see my reflection, but you may be able to see a corner of the fountain out there, which I really enjoy. Once the sun comes up, the campus is just beautiful, so this is a lovely view. This is what I call my wall. We were going to put a floor-to-ceiling whiteboard in here, but since I can't reach clear to the ceiling, we decided just to do it this way. But I'm over all curriculum here, so that means all new programs, all program changes, everything like that comes through my office. And so I have to keep a constant watch on all of our programs. And so I have them listed right here so I don't lose track of any. So there's our emphases, certificates, minors, associate's degrees, bachelor's degrees, graduate degrees. Then this is my radar list of programs that people are thinking about. And this little chart with the stickies on it is how I manage curriculum through the approval process. So these little stickies move from the left side through every step of approval and voting, committee after committee after committee, to the state and then to our accreditor, which is Northwest Consortium of Colleges and Universities. So we have a lot of things going right now, a lot of things moving through the approval process, and that's all my responsibility. This is a brand new program that I'm putting together. We've had people come to us from the area and want us to start a degree in essentially hospitality management, so we're going to work on that. So these are my bookshelves. I have quite an extensive library at home, and as I'm gearing up to leave at Christmas time, when I retire, I won't be taking any of these books. So I've invited colleagues to come and take whatever they want, because anything that is left over is going to go to a secondhand store. And I feel fine about that, because I have plenty of books to keep me busy for the rest of my life in my home library. I'm going to turn the lights on here. So everything that I have on this little bulletin board is relative to my job, all kinds of forms that I have to manage that go through the state. And so it's a lot to be in charge of. And so for the past 5 years, I have kept some emergency supplies in my cabinets. I have 2 gallons of drinking water right there. And then I've had a little bit of food. I think I'm down to a jar of peanut butter because I am getting rid of things. I'm going to be out of here in just a few weeks, so little by little I'm taking care of things. This is a crank radio that I wanted to have handy just in case of emergency situation that we got, we had to shelter in place or whatever. So, and this is my favorite disinfectant, which is Stearamine, and I use it to disinfect my desktop and computer keys and every keyboard and everything else. So in this cabinet I also have some food, although I have gotten rid of a lot of it. It was way outdated and I wasn't feeling like I could trust it, but I only have just a few weeks left, so I'm not concerned about that. So this is going to be, oh, there are my walking shoes that I put on. I take off my heels and put on those walking shoes when I walk around campus. So this is just a quick tour of my office where I have spent lots and lots of time. I'm going to be sad to leave, but I'm also very excited to leave, to have more time with family and grandchildren and more time for our YouTube channel and everything that is associated with that. So I'm really looking forward to retirement. And they've already picked out my replacement, so I am training him. And over the next few weeks, I'm going to be quite busy with the transition from not just my personal transition, but transitioning the new person into all of the responsibilities that I have taken care of so that he can be up to speed by the time he takes over at the 1st of January. So I just thought you might enjoy a little personal side of who I am and what I do. That sort of underpins everything. I've spent a huge portion of my life as a teacher and a professor and instructor, and of course that carries right over to our YouTube channel, where I love to teach regardless of what the subject area is. So thank you for joining me on this little nostalgic moment for me, and we will see you at our next Micro Moment.